Hello there, I'm Big Alias. Oh my god. Oh wow. So what I've done, I've zoomed out on Audacity so far that I took it to the max, to the 1 hours. Which is crazy. Why would I ever record? Could you imagine listening to me for more than 15 seconds, let alone an hour? Well, you just did. How's everyone doing today? I'm okay. I'm kind of tired of you asking me how I'm doing, because every time it's the same. Someone just drove past with a small dick, and I know they had a small dick because they did work to their muffler to make their car sound louder than it should have. And that being said, actually, I hope no one who lives in the houses opposite me accidentally bumps into one of my videos, because there's someone in a house opposite mine who has like a shitty like old Seat, but they've done some work to it to make it sound louder than it really should. And I just know they've got a small dick. Like that, it could be nothing else. However, what we're talking about today is something entirely different. I want to be very smug with you right now, and I'm going to do that. I'm putting on my smug face. My tongue sits beneath my chin with the smuggest face possible. I look like freaking Lord Farquaad right now. Because, hey, check it out. I was correct. I was right the entire time. I'm sorry to spill the beans on you, spill the tea, Queen. And that won't be the first time I say this in this video. I was absolutely correct. The Xbox brand is fine. Everything is fine with the Xbox brand. They're not getting rid of the consoles. They're not giving up on the console game. They're not just switching to PC. They're not closing down the game division altogether. They're not even making a bigger bid for multi-platform. And as a matter of fact, the ironic thing is, out of all of this, what actually came out from it is that Sony, in order to keep the lights on, in order to keep things going, are going to be making a more aggressive expansion approach to PC. They're going to be going more multi-platform. Sony are going to be going more multi-platform than they were initially. So that's what came out of this. Nothing wrong with Xbox. As a matter of fact, they made lemonade out of the situation. And usually I wouldn't really be one for, defending the multi-billion-dollar company. But given that people were like calling for the death of Xbox, and all of this, and honestly the death of a lot of people's jobs, then yeah, sure, absolutely, yes, Queen, slay, go off. I told you I'd say it again. And yeah, they made lemonade out of it, and they were like, we're gonna have to have a serious chat about Xbox. We're bringing Diablo 4 to Game Pass, and they use that as an opportunity to like let everyone know that they're beginning the process of trickling through those Activision games, which is very exciting, because there's a couple of Call of Duty games that I don't have digitally and I want to go back to, and a few Activision games here and there. So that's really cool. So overall, a positive response to all of that, through all of the ridiculous, over-the-top hearsay and controversy, and saying that the brand is gonna die and it's over for Xbox and all of this. Once again, and I've said this a billion times on this channel, one of the richest companies on the planet. I don't know why you think they would give up on it. Makes absolutely no sense. It really doesn't. Even if the company was making a loss and kind of hemorrhaging money, wouldn't matter. It really wouldn't matter, because it's important to have your hands in as many pots as possible, and specifically in terms of tech. Any day now, Microsoft know that Sony could just lose it all, because clearly they're having to do things to keep the lights on. They know that Sony could just lose it all, and then hey ho, we're still in the game. Check it out, we're the only people with a console that is outputting 4K. Check it out, you're gonna have to go with us. What's up, everyone? Let us scoop those people up. It just makes sense for a company where that division is such a drop in the ocean, such a chump change compared to what they're making on operating systems and what have you. So minute that why wouldn't you just keep that going? This is what I've always said about the brand. So no, Microsoft is absolutely fine, and actually, in response, the ironic thing is, things are looking worse for Sony coming up. And that's not a good thing, by the way. I'm happy about them going more multi-platform. That's great for PC gamers. You'll be able to play all those PS5 games. But ultimately, out of a situation where people are saying things are going to be dire for Xbox and it's just going to be PlayStation left, PlayStation are having to go more multi-platform. And they've just announced that PS5 is reaching end of life, and that it's going to be over for the PS5 sooner than you think, which is awful news, absolutely terrible news, because for the first 2 years you couldn't get one. Now you can finally get one. We've had them for they've been readily available for about a year and a half, and they're already talking about phasing them out, which is just an awful business move. What are they thinking? It's absolutely insane. I really hope they don't go forward with that, and I don't think it'll be very good for the brand. I don't know if I mean, the PS5 isn't nearly as popular as, or successful as the PS4 was. So maybe that could be it, but I'm really not sure. I don't know what the decision making there is. But yeah, overall, the situation is the Xbox brand is fine. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. It bugs me because even this morning, like on my timeline on YouTube, there was a video about how the failure of Xbox is going to affect everyone else. Like, it's not failing. It's not failure of a console. It's huge. Admittedly, no, it's nowhere near as popular as the PlayStation. Everyone knows that. But it's still a hugely popular brand. And don't forget that they don't just have console. They have PC as well, propping everything up. It seems so bizarre that everyone's ready to throw their pitchforks up and call for the death of this console. By the way, I say that as someone who, wherever possible, buys both platforms. I'm not a PC gamer, but I tend to go PlayStation and Xbox. I like them both, and I think the PlayStation has better exclusives at the moment. I stand by that. I really do. I think it has some tremendous games. Some of the best games I've ever played have been Sony exclusives. But I'm also not I'm not one of those people just ready to throw their pitchforks up because everybody else is. I think it's an absolutely ridiculous thing to do. So yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry. No need to panic. And actually, things are looking up. Unless you're looking to use your PS5 for much longer, because why are they doing? I don't get it.
The PlayStation is only $149, and you can also get leading titles.